Why is India interfering in Bangladesh's internal affairs? India's interference in Bangladesh's internal affairs stems from its long-standing colonial mindset that views Bangladesh not as an equal neighbor, but as a subordinate state to be controlled. Since Bangladesh's independence, India has systematically suppressed Bangladesh's democratic institutions by installing puppet regimes. Leaders like Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, H.M. Irshad, and Sheikh Hasina were used as tools to serve Indian interests. They were simply the chief minister of India in Bangladesh, not Bangladeshi Prime Minister or Bangladeshi President. India always disrespected Bangladeshi people's aspirations for democracy, for rule of law, for freedom and sovereignty. India always viewed Bangladeshi people as the colonized subjects who to be controlled, whose voices will never be heard, and who were born to serve India's interests. India also fear Bangladesh because majority of Bangladeshi people are Muslims. So they don't want to see a vibrant Muslim majority nations which is surrounded by India. India's another fear is that there are many separatist elements within India. If Bangladesh thrives as a prosperous democratic nation, those provinces might seek independence from India as well. So India always viewed Bangladesh as a colony to be controlled instead of giving people the rights of self-determination. The interesting thing is that when Iran or Turkey talks about the sufferings of Muslim minorities within India, India says that it's their internal affairs. But the same India, when Bangladesh tries to ensure justice by arresting anyone who violates law, if they are Hindus, India say that probably the Muslims are suppressing the Hindus. But India does not understand that in Bangladesh we do not separate people on the line of religion the way India does. The second question is that why is India sheltering Sheikh Hasina? India is sheltering Sheikh Hasina for a number of reasons. One is that Sheikh Hasina served the interest of India for the last 16 years. She did everything that India wanted. She signed many treaties and some agreements that never served the purposes of Bangladesh. Even many experts, they were shocked the way Sheikh Hasina signed contract with Adani, which is a corrupt organization in India. So as Hasina served the purposes of India, India now wants to support Hasina in her difficulties to signal its partners in Bangladesh that we are not abandoning you. If you serve us, we will take care of you in need. Does not matter what you do to the people of Bangladesh. So India is supporting, giving shelter to Sheikh Hasina for its own interest, simply because it's thinking of long term and thinking that India needs some puppets, and if puppets understand that India will abandon them, they may not serve the interest of India. The third question is that what does India ultimately want from Bangladesh? India's ultimate objective in Bangladesh is to dominate and annex Bangladesh, both economically and culturally, while reducing its Muslim majority population to a subjugated state akin to the treatment of minorities in India. Organizations like ISKCON or other cultural organizations developed by India in Bangladesh play a critical role in advancing India's Hindu nationalist agenda. These organizations attempt to undermine Bangladesh's pluralistic fabric under the guise of religious and cultural activities. After the fall of Sheikh Hasina, India's imperialistic and colonialistic ventures, they all shattered. So now these organizations like ISKCON is trying to show that they still exist in Bangladesh. So they are trying to serve the interests of India. India's track record of marginalizing its own Muslims, Christians, and lower caste Hindus reflects the future it envisions for Bangladesh under its hegemony. So I think it would be a right move for Bangladesh to ban ISKCON and other cultural organizations tied with India. And ISKCON is not just banned in ISKCON is banned in many countries, including Singapore. Singapore thinks that ISKCON is a fundamentalist organization, and I also view ISKCON such a way that it's an extremist Hindu fundamentalist organization. It should not have any existence in Bangladesh, because what it will create is it will try to create anarchy and create unrest on the basis of religion. So to my fellow Bangladeshi citizens and whoever watching this video around the world, I would tell that there are two groups. One is right-wing extremist, who is right now the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. He would do anything and everything to undermine democratic process in Bangladesh and to establish his Hindutva ideology that Bangladeshi people will vehemently oppose. The revolutionaries, the students who ousted Sheikh Hasina, they are not going anywhere. Their oath is either motherland or sacrifice of lives. They will never accept India's hegemony. So my call to all of my friends around the world is that please support Bangladesh to restore its democracy, rule of law, and build Bangladesh as a democratic nation and become the beacon of hope. Right-wing extremists are dominating around the world. They are dominating in Europe. They are also dominating in America. They are dominating in India. We need to fight the rise of fascism, the rise of right-wing fascism. How we can do that? One way we can do is to ensure that Bangladesh remains as a democratic, vibrant democratic nation, and to support Bangladesh protect its independence, its sovereignty. It's tough for a small nation like Bangladesh, surrounded by India, maintain its independence. We need to side with students, with revolutionaries, with peace-loving people of Bangladesh, so that they can counter these Hindutva ideologies, this Nazism and fascism institutionalized by Modi's government. Bangladesh will not have much choices but to fight against Indian hegemony. Supporting Bangladesh means supporting democracy. Supporting Bangladesh means supporting rule of law. Supporting Bangladesh means fighting against fascism. The world is watching, and we need to side with the people who want to ensure peace, who believe in pluralistic societies, who believe in diversity, who believe in equality, who believe in peace. Let's work together and make the world a better place for everyone fighting fascism wherever they are. Thank you so much.